Listen to this. 10 ways to become poor if you aren't already. Number 1, always waking up late. They say the early bird gets the worm, but a lot of y'all like to stay in your bed. You'll never become successful being lazy. That's impossible. The lazy people are the ones who don't end up with anything in life. So keep sleeping and you'll realize that's why you're broke. Number 2, always on social media. Searching what everybody got going on, but you don't see what you don't got going on. You watch everyone's life. Social media is the window to be nosy. And the problem is you should be nosy worrying about yourself, but you spend way too much energy worrying about others. So spending too much time on social media. Number 3, that's equated to social media, is watching useless videos. If you're gonna use social media, at least use social media to elevate your mind. At least use social media to grow, to learn. But the problem is, watching what Gucci Man and Cardi B had on at a award show is irrelevant. Why don't you learn what is the next stock to pop? Why don't you understand what is NVIDIA? Why don't you understand what is Tesla doing? Why don't you understand these companies? That's what really matters. Number 4, you in a club doing the same old 2 stuff. You don't learn any new skills. You gotta get skills. Skills come with growth. Growth requires sacrificing. With sacrificing, you ultimately level up. You'll never level up by having the same old skills. Acquire some new skills. Number 5, something that's equated to being broke is not taking care of your health. If you notice, broke people tend to not ever care about their health. Why? Because it's like they want to die or something. I don't know. They eat like they trying to die. They don't eat to survive. They eating like they trying to die, right? Which is crazy. Take care of your health. Get back in the gym. This is a new year. Focus on yourself. Understanding that no one's going to fix you unless you fix yourself. Number 6, some broke people got great ideas, but when it comes to execution, they can't do it. They think, but they don't act. Your action has to surpass your mouth. You can say whatever you want in life, but if your actions aren't saying it, that means you're just talking. Number 7, you hang out with people who aren't doing anything with their life. Birds of a feather flock together. You are the company you keep. And lastly, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. When you really look at that statement, or those statements rather, you'll see that everyone that tend to be around each other, they're usually in the same financial realm. Get inspired. Get around people that's actually doing something significant with their life, and you'll realize that you'll start doing more significance. Because I'm going to tell you something. There was a time where I had $10,000 and I was hanging out with people that had way less than me, and I thought I was rich until I got around somebody that had way more than me, and I realized how broke I truly was. So you can fool yourself. Number 8, you don't get mentors. Life is about finding mentors so someone can give you aspirations and dreams. When you look at someone and see what they're doing and you're not trying to do the same thing they're doing to be successful, then that means you don't want to be successful. Because success leaves trails that only fools won't follow. Let me say it again. Success leaves trails that only fools won't follow. So follow a mentor. Find someone that's adamant about their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, and they're consistent. See what they're doing and implement it. Google 10 things that millionaires do every day, then ask yourself, are you doing the 10 things? And you'll see why you're not a millionaire. Number 9, I notice broke people tend to waste time. They're not adamant about moving fast and being disciplined and being consistent. They waste a lot of time. They sit back talking about when, where, and how, and they live in the past. A lot of them do not move forward because they're stuck in their past. And most of them are talking about their glory days. Some of them high school moments, right? Those were the days where they felt so significant, but they're not creating better moments, so they stay in those moments. So again, they waste a lot of time, and time is your most valuable commodity. If you waste it, your time will waste you. Number 10, broke people have a mentality where they always want someone to feel sorry for them. And lastly, they always play the victim. It's always blaming someone other than their behaviors and their decisions. They always look for someone to feel sorry for them. This is a sad premise of a broke person. Listen, life is what you want and go after. You're going to have to make better decisions in order to have more. Because think about it. If you wasted a little bit you'll never have a lot. So the problem is broke people, they will always find someone to blame. You have 40-year-old men who still blaming their father for not being in their life, for them being broke. Meanwhile, you chose to pick up drugs, alcohol, and substance abuse. When you chose to date the wrong women, like, come on, let's be logical. You have to be accountable. At this age, in these grown years, it's about you being accountable for your poor decisions. Stop blaming people. Stop always playing the victim, and stop always crying about the things that you can change. Because if you don't change it, life ain't gonna change for you until you change it for yourself. Don't let that go over your head.